If you're not a patron and you're watching this video, congratulations, because you just time traveled. My patron saw this video yesterday. I don't drink much red, and I definitely don't do blends, but we had such good luck with the Prophecy Pinot Grigio that I just had to pick up this bottle of Prophecy Red Blend. You know, I was actually looking for some Gamay, but this caught my eye, and I just felt like I needed to try it out. So I think that a nice sweet red will pair beautifully with this Blackberry Passionfruit milk. Let's open this bad boy up and give it a try. This is nicely chilled. Well, like most reds, that's got a whole lot of body. And it's really hard to nail down those notes. It's fruity. It's got definite notes of cherry and oak. It is really not all that sweet, but it is quite delicious. It's very refreshing. It's doing a whole lot to complement that blackberry, and the liquid is really, really sweetened up. This is a nice little pairing. It smells very leathery, woody. It actually pairs with that butterscotch ice cream quite nicely. So, Prophecy Red Blend. Prophecy Red Blend brings together fruit from two renowned winemaking regions. The soft, supple mouthfeel and ripe notes of dark cherry intertwine for a delicious, satisfying blend that culminates in a long, silky finish. 13.9% ABV. It's not nearly as sweet as I was expecting it to be. All right, that's delicious. Crisp, refreshing, and surprisingly smoky. All right, let's get into this recipe, shall we? Milk recipes are just really boring. It's not just my recipes. It's milk recipes in general are boring. Like every mixer has a strawberry milk recipe. Every mixer has a chocolate milk recipe. There's other milks too. There's a lot of cereal milks and various other milks, but in general, milk recipes just tend to be really, really boring. So like, I wanted to create a milk recipe that was both extremely unique and also very, very delicious. Really going into this, I was just trying to think of a milk recipe that's never really been done before, at least one that I've never seen. And I don't think that I've ever seen a raspberry milk recipe before. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I haven't really done a whole lot of research. I haven't looked for a raspberry milk recipe, but you know, I feel like if it was something that was that great that already existed, I would know that it was out there. I would have heard about it. And I have never heard about a raspberry milk before. I feel like raspberry is something that's actually pretty hard to do, to make realistic, you know, because the raspberry selection is pretty few and far between. TFA Raspberry Regular is very, very good, so that is where I started. TFA Raspberry Regular, it's a delicious flavor, it's sweet, it tastes like raspberries, and it's very, very good. But it's missing a little bit of something that makes it taste a little bit authentic. And for a long time, my hack for raspberry was to use just a little bit of, basically any peach that exists. Add just a little bit of peach to TFA raspberry and you get a really, really realistic raspberry flavor. My issue at this point is that when I was developing this recipe, I was completely out of peach. I didn't have any Jungle Flavors honey peach. I didn't have any yellow peach. I didn't even have any white peach. Possibly because sometime last summer I went through a little bit of a peach kick and I think I killed all of my bottles of peach. Regardless, I had to go looking for something that would make my raspberry a little bit more authentic. So passion fruit is basically just tropical peaches, right? So I really, really like Flavora Passionfruit. So I started looking through my box of Flavora flavors, digging for Flavora Passionfruit. And as I was digging through there, I stumbled upon Flavora Blackberry. And at the time, I had not tried Flavora Blackberry yet. Flavora Blackberry is one of those flavors that was released last year sometime, and it kind of got a little bit of hype because I think that it's a really, really good flavor, but it was kind of brushed by the wayside because Flavora Blue Raspberry really kind of took the spotlight during that release, right? Because Flavora Blue Raspberry is absolutely off the chain. There were so many good flavors in that release that didn't get a whole lot of limelight because Flavora Blue Raspberry took it all away. Flavora Blue Raspberry is a great flavor, but there were several flavors during that release that were just absolutely phenomenal. So I pulled out this Flavora Blackberry and I was like, I really need to try this. And oh my God, that flavor is absolutely delicious. I pulled it out, I tried it, it's dark, it's sweet, and it's really, really good. Then I thought, well, why would I use raspberry when I can use a really good flavor like Flavora Blackberry? And there you go. That's how we stumbled upon Blackberry Passion Fruit milk. The milk note in this is just really easy. All we need is 2% of FA milk. It's kind of just the gold standard for milk, FA milk. It tastes like milk. It's creamy, it's dairy. It's the perfect milk to use to start off a milk recipe. Now, the Flavora Blackberry in here, we are going to use 1% of that. It's just really dark, syrupy, sweet. It's the perfect berry flavor to pair with the milk. 1% of Flavora Blackberry. And then we are going to move on to 1% of Flavora Passionfruit. You get that really nice, tart, pulpy passion fruit in there. And we need one more flavor in here to really tie everything together and make this recipe phenomenal, make it what it is. We're using 3% of Flavora Mango Pineapple Passion. This is also one of those flavors that came out in that release last year, and it's another great flavor that I think got kind of brushed under the wayside. It's very passion fruit. You do get notes of pineapple and mango in there. Everything really kind of complements together, and you get a really good blackberry passion fruit milk. Right up front, you get the syrupy, sweet blackberry milk, and then through the exhale, that tart passion fruit starts to come through. And on the finish, it's just a syrupy, sweet, good, tropical mess of fruits. It's not the best thing to pair with this red blend, but to be completely honest, I don't know that anything would pair that well with that. That is very smoky, it's very leathery. I think next time I might not judge the bottle by the label. It really goes back to what I was saying a long time ago. I was actually talking about names and how I think that naming something is probably the single most important thing. If you want to get people to try your thing, you gotta have a really catchy name. Well, you gotta have a really catchy label too, and it definitely got me. That label, those prophecy labels, they're very attractive, and I bought their product. I had good luck with the Pinot Grigio, the red blend, not so much, but that's okay. Yeah, sweet, creamy, tart, it's delicious. I think that about does it for this video. So listen, if you like what I'm doing here, please subscribe to my channel. Make sure that you turn notifications on so that I get to annoy you every time I upload a video. Like, comment, and I will definitely see you guys in the next one. Peace.